The Red Raptor. Benjamin and Christopher blinked their eyes open as the morning light flooded their room. It wasn't the usual white light of home, but a warm, shimmering glow. They realized their beds were tucked into a corner of a room made entirely of polished, sparkling gold. Where our next room, Almendra woke up with a gasp. Her bed was soft as a cloud, but the frame was crafted from solid gold. She jumped out and ran to the window, her footsteps echoing like little bells on the golden floor. Outside, the world was a sea of glittering yellow. Everything from the shingles on the roofs to the lampposts in the street was made of precious metal. Downstairs in a grand hall, Karina and Freddie were already awake. Dressed in their white lab coats, they were examining a shimmering map etched into a massive golden table. "It seems we are the only people here," Freddie said, adjusting his glasses as he traced the lines of the city. Karina looked at the golden map with a thoughtful expression. "It's a place of legends," she explained, "a city kept by those who remember the old world." As the family stepped out of the house, a deep, resonant voice greeted them. "Good morning, travelers." Standing by a golden fountain was a massive triceratops with skin like weathered leather and eyes full of ancient wisdom. Benjamin froze in his tracks, staring up at the giant creature. "Don't be afraid," the dinosaur rumbled, its beak moving as it spoke perfect English. "I am Ponder, the city's historian." Christopher stepped forward, his curiosity overcoming his shock. "Where are all the people?" Sighed, a sound like wind blowing through golden pipes. "The humans left many centuries ago," the dinosaur explained. "They left the city to us. We talk, we learn, and we keep the gold polished. We are the keepers of the city now." Christopher listened intently, fascinated by the dinosaur's story. Freddie picked up Benjamin so he could see better as they walked through a golden park. Instead of grass, the ground was covered in soft, woven golden threads that felt like velvet under their shoes. In the distance, they saw other dinosaurs going about their day. "It's like a dream," Freddie whispered to his youngest son, who was pointing excitedly at a tall brachiosaurus in the distance. Near the center of the city, they encountered a dinosaur that looked different from the others. He was a massive raptor, but instead of green or brown, his feathers were a brilliant, fiery red. He stood tall and proud on a golden bridge. Almendra walked toward him, fascinated by the way the red feathers glowed against the gold. The raptor looked down and gave a soft, melodic chirp. "I am the Red Raptor," the creature said, his voice sharp but kind. Christopher stood beside the great creature, looking out over the city's edge toward the horizon. "The gold is beautiful," the Red Raptor told him, "but I have stayed here long enough. Today is the day of my departure. I am going to find the world beyond the golden walls, where the trees are green and the rivers are blue." Karina and Almendra stood together near the main gate to wish the traveler well. The other dinosaurs had gathered in the plaza, let out a chorus of whistles and bellows in farewell. "It takes a lot of courage to leave a city of gold for the unknown," Karina said softly, resting a hand on her daughter's shoulder. Almendra waved a small hand at the great red creature, feeling a mix of sadness and excitement. With a final, majestic leap, the Red Raptor sprinted toward the massive city gates. The heavy golden doors swung open, revealing a world of vibrant green forests and blue skies. The Red Raptor didn't look back. He ran with speed and grace, his red feathers a streak of fire against the golden road as he crossed the threshold. As he disappeared into the wild, the family knew they would never forget the Red Raptor who chose the wind and the trees.